If you ever have hit that point in a roll or a match where your gas tank just disappears, even though you're training hard, putting in the mat time, but then still feeling completely drained all of a sudden halfway through a match, well, the truth is, if this happens to you again and again, it might not only be about more mat time, it could be about building the fundamental engine that fuels your BJJ. As someone dedicated to strength and conditioning for grapplers, I have seen firsthand how a missing piece can hold back even the most dedicated athletes. Today I'm going to break down general physical preparedness, what GPP truly is, and why most grapplers gas out, and how small, consistent habits leads to massive compounding returns. By understanding and implementing these principles, you will start to develop a gas tank that lets you outwork your opponents and being able to keep your pace every round and match. Many grapplers, despite their dedication, can constantly find themselves gassing out. They blame the lack of cardio or not training hard in sparring, but the real issue often isn't lack of effort, it's a weak engine to start with. Your body's capacity to produce and recover energy, to sustain effort and to resist fatigue is fundamentally limited if your general fitness foundation isn't broad enough. This is where general physical preparedness comes in. GPP is essentially building a broader, more all-round athletic base. Think of it like a comprehensive tune-up for your entire body, developing strength, balanced endurance, improving your mobility, and overall work capacity. It's not about sport-specific training or drills right now, it's about making you a more robust, resilient practitioner of the sport that is capable of handling anything BJJ throws at you without breaking down. This foundational work directly translates to a better performance and, crucially, faster recovery on the mats. By the way, if you're serious about fixing your gas tank for BJJ, there is an 8-week strength and GPP program that lets you build this foundation in a way that fits your BJJ schedule in the description. Along with some other free stuff as well, check it out after this video. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe. So how do we build this true engine with GPP outside of the mats? It comes down to small, consistent habits that yields massive compounding returns over time. We focus on methods that builds work capacity and strengthen weak links, not just burning calories. First method, consider implementing loaded carries like farmer's walk or sandbag carries. These are fantastic for grip strength, endurance, core stability, and overall muscular endurance to benefit your BJJ. The second method, if you have access to some kind of sled pushes or drags offer a low impact way to build full body and lower body strength endurance, improving your ability to drive into takedowns or maintain top pressure without excessive fatigue. Third method is consistent steady state or zone 2 sessions like cycling, rowing, running for 30 to 60 minutes are also of value for your overall capacity. This low-intensity aerobic work builds your heart's efficiency, expands your capillary networks, and significantly improves your ability to recover between intense efforts, both in a roll and between training days. These methods might seem simple to maybe even boring, but their total effect and benefits becomes overwhelmingly significant over time. Truth be told, it is the foundation that makes the exciting BJJ specific work possible. So if you're sitting there thinking this sounds like a lot of boring work and BJJ is so much more fun, try it out and I promise you it will grow on you over time for a lot of different reasons. And it will make your BJJ journey even better. Now let's talk about the gassing out trap. Many grapplers jump straight into high intensity sport specific circuits thinking hard work equals more endurance. While these should have a place in your training, if your foundational GPP sucks, you're essentially trying to redline a small, inefficient engine that will lead to higher risk of burnout, injury risk, and hit conditioning plateaus if you are doing it wrong. The best way is to build the capacity first before you try to push it to its limits with intense sport-specific work. without a solid base, those circuits could become counterproductive, as I said, leading to overtraining and hindering skill development on the mats because you're too fatigued to perform techniques correctly. So start small, then be consistent. So how can you start building your GPP today? It's more simple than you think. Pick just 1 or 2 methods and commit to consistency. For example, add 1 to 2 30-minute zone 2 cycling into your week, perhaps on your rest days or in the morning before BJJ class. Then incorporate a few sets of loaded carries the next time you're in the gym to finish off your session. Or if you have a sled, start with implementing light pushes or pulls for 10 to 20 minutes. Focus on controlled movement because this is not about maximal effort. This smart, consistent work outside of the mats will build your aerobic base brick by brick and also strengthen crucial weaklings in your body and dramatically improve your ability to recover, making every minute on the mat more effective and enjoyable. GPP is there to support your BJJ training. In BJJ, your physical engine is one of many components that dictates your performance. Those who invest in building a broad, resilient GPP foundation aren't just training harder, they are training smarter, ensuring they can run laps around people's guards compared to those who only focus on speed. Remember, the true secret to limitless mat endurance isn't about what you do in the fight, but how well you build the engine before you step on the mat. If you are ready to stop gassing out and build that engine for your BJJ, then make sure you check out the description for my 8-week strength and GPP program. It's designed to give you the exact blueprint that you need to build your foundational strength and base in your conditioning for grappling. And as always, like and subscribe. Watch this video next to learn how to boost your gas tank for your first competition. That's it for today. Over and out, the Jiu-Jitsu Performance.